saw performing better than he performed today. Conor Kern! Come on, he didn't hear it! A young lad on the way up and big thing promise from Declan Gallagher! One of the old boys of the team, and there's still only a young fella, Ardara here, fullback! Come on, you can do that all night! One of the stalwarts of the back line, Seamus Byrne! He can't get out, he never had any bother today getting out. Come on, Seamus! The wee boy in the half-back then with the red hair. He showed it today. Come on, McHugh! The man with the future for Donegal, the only man that'll take them to Crow Park, Brendan Boyle! A man who will join them on the county team this year, there was no doubt about that. Kenneth Doherty! Come on, Kenneth! Come on, we can do better than that! One of the now famous Doherty brothers, Michael Doherty! Michael says he can't hear you! Number 12, who made a comeback this year. Very glad to get back, Peter McHugh! And then there's the wee man with the big heart. And he is a wee man, but he has a big heart. Don Early! The man who did all the scoring and got that wonderful goal for us today, our free taker, Jonathan Boyle! Another one of our forwards, little Gucci himself, Stephen Gilday. One of the West End cousins, I call him, Francis Dimmer. The man who turned the game around today when it came on, there's no doubt about that, Dave Brennan. Another man who came on and sub today and played very well, Darren McGuire. Another one of our panel who had a great game as well, Patrick Gallagher. Another young lad on the up and up, Matthew Maher. Matthew says he can't hear us. Come on! One of the older boys, one of the old firm, but he's still been there for another couple of years yet. One of our best defenders, Joseph Doherty. A boy who came on today and performed very well as well. That is Gareth Conker. He says, make it louder. Come on. And one of the youngest on the panel, with a great future in front of him. Martin Shovlin. And another man who got his second medal today, Martin McShane. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't hear you saying a word. That's our Dr. McGuire team there. Give them a big hand, come on. Sorry, I forgot some of these boys here. They're not written on this here. Martin Twilley. And how could I ever forget you, Pat? Pat Shovlin! Another one of the panel, Johnny McGill. And another man I forgot about, Nicholas McGuire. And last but not least, the wee man, Kevin Gallagher. Stay up, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, country champions, give them a big hand. Did you ever hear worse singers? They're very poor singers. Right, come on, let's hear that song again. Come on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there's no doubt about it, but this team took the Dr. McGuire to Ardara this evening, but they wouldn't have done it without the help of the management team. I will now ask the team manager of our team, a young man on the way up in the GAA, who has been county chairman, and he has been the manager of every team nearly in this club. Come on, let's hear it for Sean McConnell! Right, the rest of the management team. And we used to call him back in the 80s, we used to call him Eddie O, but he's Eddie Michelin from Dublin. Good man, Eddie. Oh, let's hear it for Eddie. A former star in the 80s again, Luke Gavigan. And I'll ask the next man up, and two different birthday boys, somebody said. In two different capacities. He's a member of the management team, but he's also the chairman of the Ardara Club. Let's hear it for Larry Gallagher! When we're singing happy birthday, it's Sean McConnell's birthday tomorrow. Let's hear it for Sean McConnell. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Come on, you can do better than that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to do it all over again. The management team and the county champions, let's hear it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask a few speakers now, and the first man I'm going to ask you to say a few words to you is Damien Diver, your captain.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I thought I said enough down the field today. Do every man. This year started early, as I said. It started in February, and at the AGM, I remember, John sitting up and he says he would do his very best to bring it up to wire back to Ardara. It might be this year, it might be next year, but he's building a team and he was starting from scratch, and he was going to take it home at some stage. But the way that the team got behind him this year, the spirit that he instilled in every one of us, I came home, I don't know, you wouldn't say prematurely, but we deserved it, and I think, at the end of the day, I think it's probably one of the nicest ways maybe to win a championship is, in 2000 people were saying we were lucky and we can, pass maybe teams that weren't being considered, kind of the best in Donegal and so on, even though we beat Unis in the final, and they were saying it was a fluke. This year proved there was no fluke. We can pass Four Masters, St Eunan's, Glenties, all the best teams are in our section, and we beat McCool's in the final. So this year there was no fluke, so let them not be saying it anymore. And I just want to thank you for turning out in your hundreds and thousands. Sounds good, tonight, the cavalcade was unreal, and for all these young fellas up here that maybe didn't experience in 2000, you give them a mighty welcome home, and thanks very much.
It's not like Damien to say so little, but somebody mentioned to me that the county chairman, Charlie O'Donnell, who is originally an Ardara man, that he's in the audience, and I would ask Charlie if he's in the audience, could he please come up here? The county chairman, a big hand there. He's in with the cup today. Ladies Club for the wonderful welcome they give us on the way home and also on the way down with a big banner that out at the beginning of Glenties wishing Ardara luck. It was very nice of Glenties Club. We wish them well in the replay of the minor, and we thank them. I will now ask our club chairman, birthday boy Lawrence O'Gallagher, to address you.
Does anybody remember Gary Glitter? Gary Glitter had a song out around 1979 or 1980. It's good to be back. By God, it's good to be back. Akarja, Tahas, Moraran, Beanahasu, Chahanuk, Iha Nurahani, Curran, Dr. Maguire, Arash, Goardan, Raha. Be la way hugging and you be ihe way hugging and not. Because be ihe way hugging Amara as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honour and a privilege to be chairman of the Ardara Club at any time. It's a mighty honour to be chairman of the club when the Dr. Maguire comes back to the town. I'll not delay you too long. I just want to thank a few people. First and foremost, I want to thank you, the supporters. We, the players and the management team, know you are the best supporters in the county, always were and always will be. And we're delighted to be able to be here tonight with the Dr. Maguire to say thank you to the supporters. Thanks a million. I don't know what to say about the bunch of boys behind me. Damien said it today down in Balbafay. They're the greatest crowd of fellas you could ever work with. as Damien said, down in Kentucky in the muck and the rain and the hail last February, you know, this is what we were dreaming about, and this is what we were working towards all year long, and we're delighted that it's here now. I want you to give the boys behind me a big round of applause. Everyone from number 1 to number 30. There's a few other people I want to thank as well. First of all, Eddie McClune. Eddie is our Dublin ambassador, and Eddie trains the boys in Dublin twice, 3 times a week, and I think he deserves a special round of applause. Dublin's most eligible bachelor of gold. I also want to thank Luke Gavigan. You would know when John selected Luke as one of his mentors at the start of the year, he had this idea that we were going to be playing McCool's in the county final, and Luke would know all about the McCool's fellas, but that's John again. Big hand for Luke Gavigan. Back in January or start of the year, when we asked John to take over the senior team, John always had ambitions of taking the senior team some year. He wasn't probably banking on it this year, but we forced his hand, and we're delighted that John took the job. Well done, John. I know I'll probably leave somebody out, but anybody else that was involved in the club today in any shape, maker, form, I want to thank you all. Guramila Maiga.
We now ask our Cahill and the Conde, Charles O'Donnell, a couple of forwards go around them. County Chairman, Charlie O'Donnell.
While I'm in an awkward shop, but we have the old and Fochum, and as the echt that the Jantako Ternona, a Park Shan McCool. There's no doubt about it, this club has achieved something today. Another county final, in another county final, won another Dr. Maguire, and it's a credit to the amount of work that's been done in this club that they have done that, and I'd like to give them a big round of applause. That no stone would be left unturned to make sure that the Dr. Maguire would be here tonight, and that's John McConnell. And you can be very thankful to John, because I remember way back when John took over as county chairman, he asked me to become involved in the administration of the county at that stage, and I went in as vice chairman. And unfortunately I've been stuck in it since. But the thing about it, John as county chairman, in any position he held in this club or in the county, it was done meticulously. There was never any doubt about it. John worked up, you know, he worked so hard, and as was seen there in Ballybofey today. And just one other thing, I left my mobile in my car last night. When I got up this morning, I was going out to early mass. I seen there was a text message on it. It was from John McConnell. It was 11:05, I think, last night. A message was, Charlie, is there a danger that McCool Park will be flooded in the morning? If I had received it, if I had taken my mobile into the house with me, I would have sent him back the message saying, John, for God's sake, would you ever go to sleep? But that's the type of person he was. When I went to McCool Park this morning, I was over there at 12 o'clock. I rang him to say that the pitch was in great shape, and all he needed to do was bring his team over. But as I say, John has done tremendous work, and I would like to thank him on my own behalf for the help he's given me as county chairman. And I was delighted today, in my first year as county chairman, to be able to present the Dr. Maguire Cup to probably one of the best players in the county, maybe in the country. That's Damien Dever. We have just come out of the Olympics, and you see some of these Olympians are on all kinds of medication and all kinds of tablets and whatever, but any man that can keep running between the posts, one post to the other today in McCool Park, was Damien Dever. I would love to be on what he's on.
Thank you very much, County chairman, Charlie Donald, and Charlie has his finger on the pulse, and he knows the great men that we have in this club. When he mentions John McConnell and Damien, they were two of the best. I would like to thank the Gardaí in particular for the wonderful work that they're doing for Ardara this evening, keeping the traffic flowing and everything. Give them a big round of applause. Before I ask John, I have a couple of little announcements to make. When the speeches are finished now in a few minutes, the players are going to the hotel to get something to eat. Their lunch this morning, they've got nothing to eat today at all. John didn't allow them even to take a breakfast this morning. So they're going to have something to eat, and then they're going to do a round of all the pubs in the town, and I'm sure that there'll be a big night, and most of the pubs, so if you're there, you'll meet them all during the evening. And the guards told us that when we leave, that they'll be leaving as well. Tomorrow evening, just to let you know what's happening, tomorrow evening we're having a cavalcade around the parish. Now, we're leaving the church car park at 7:30, and we're doing a tour of the Down Strands end of the parish tomorrow night. Down Strand. We have a big representation of players down there, a very big representation of supporters, and we must pay homage down there. So Rossbeg, Nairn and Clooney, down that whole area, Kilsooney, will be done tomorrow evening. Leaving the church car park at 7:30. On Tuesday evening, we will visit the rest of the parish. Leaving the church car park again at 7:30, doing Meet the Jamie in the Valley, Glengeshley, McGowra, Marlborough, Leconnell, Lawrence Point, and finishing up on the diamond here was the Dr. Maguire Cup. Now the players will be here, after I finish, the players will be here for 10 minutes for autographs, and anybody who wants to sign any contract or anything like that. But ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together and give a big rouse and welcome to our team manager, Mr. John McConnell.
I don't really know where to start. First of all, I just want to thank you all sincerely. This is a fantastic welcome for us. We've had huge support all year. You know, we had tight games the whole way along against Four Masters in Connell Park on the 15th of May, and a not so good display down in Four Masters down the field here in the second leg where people were saying, who the hell's managing that team anyway? Jesus, well they're not hit on the ball with a breeze, but anyway. We had a tight game against Four Masters then, obviously in the playoff, and then Glenties and another tight one against St Union. So the support has been fantastic the whole way along, and it's made a big difference to the players, and I want to thank you all very sincerely for that. I'm not going to keep you too long, but I just want, there's a number of people who I'd like to mention, and I know that are probably vouch people, but this all didn't happen just overnight, and these players here have come up the ranks from under 10s this last number of years, some of them from the baby and the team, Declan Gallagher, to the oldest man on the team, like Martin, is either Martin or Joe, Martin Shane or Joe Doherty. Joe, I think Joe, Martin says it's Joe, Joe says it's Martin. But this isn't all just about, it's okay, John McConnell's manager of the day and the management team, but this is about all the people, the various people along the line who coach these lads the whole way up, and there's been very many, and we've been fortunate in Ardara to have so many good people involved in underage football, and we still do. And you know, I hope that the kids out there tonight are looking up at these lads and hoping that maybe down the road in 5 or 10 years time that they might have the honour of playing for Ardara in the county final and winning a senior championship medal, and I hope that's what we all look forward to. And I want to thank just everyone who along the way has helped these lads in any way to reach their goal today, and I want to thank you all very sincerely for that. Thank you very much. To the backroom team, as I said in the dressing room afterwards and the team meeting last night, the managers a lot of the time get too much of the credit because he's the face in the limelight and everything else, but this was really and truly a team effort on the sideline, and we've was taking a lot of chances this year at times, and we've made changes and this and that. Some of them worked and some of them didn't. But it's all been done as a unit. Okay, I try and pull the thing together, but the men that I had in the background, Larry, Eddie and Luke, have been a huge, phenomenal part of the success, and I want to really thank them sincerely for that. They've been a fantastic body of management team. We had others obviously in the background, our physio, Roberto, a good Ardara name, who's been a huge help to us. Thomas, of course, who's been rubbing us up the right way and the wrong way all year. And Dr. Johnny D. earlier, surgery over the next day, has also been a great help to us as well. Another person who has been a huge help to me personally, we've done a lot of work this year on video and our own performances and video and other teams' performances as well. And one man did that for us all year. It's been a huge help to us and looking at our opponents all year. And he was even he had videoed McCool's last two games, the Kilcar match and the McCool and the Gador match. And we've been studying them videos the last few weeks, and they were a huge help. But all year he's been doing it at no cost whatsoever to the club, and it's been a huge help to us. I need to thank John Michael Ardara for all the work. See, this victory is not just about the people up on the stage here. This victory is about everyone that's here tonight, and people who are not here tonight all over the world that are listening on Highland Radio, and who would love to be home but just couldn't make it for different reasons of their own. And also to the very many people who are here tonight who travelled home for this weekend from England or from America, and there's a number of people here, and we truly appreciate the effort that you've made coming here to support us, and we hope that we've made your journey worthwhile, and that all the Ardara people all over the world who are listening today are happy tonight and are celebrating this victory of ours. Thank you very much. This team didn't just pop up this year. This team has been on the go for a while now, and even though we had a wee bit of new blood this year, there are other people who have to take credit for this victory as well. These last couple of years, Patrick Goller has toiled away in the background, managed the team the last few years, and last year along with Johnny D, and managed the team the year before we won the championship in 2000 as well. And I really feel for Patrick, and I know that I've been talking to Patrick all year, every week, most days even, talking and picking his brain and getting advice from him. And I know he's as delighted today as we are up here, and I wanted to thank him sincerely for the huge effort he put in. That's it. Johnny D as well, obviously. This is one club where usually when managers turn over in clubs, and different managers, maybe some years and that, and the fellow that's gone into the job, and a lot of places usually be wishing the fella coming into the job the worst of bad luck. Geez, I hope he doesn't win a game. But that's not the case in this club, because I couldn't have received more support from the likes of Patrick, Johnny D, Anthony Harkin, who have been in constant touch with all year, just to pick his brain and just run a few things past him, are we doing the right thing or not. And other people as well along the way. I see Keady down there, Kieran Keady, and who's as much an Ardara man today as he has been for the last 40 years. And people like that make this whole thing worthwhile. And of course there are other people who are not here today and who would be just delighted for us and looking down on us. And I'm just thinking of a few people off the top of my head who have passed away since the last Dr. Maguire Cup. Like Charlie Bennett, and there are others I'm sure, and the most recent being Patsy Boyle, who couldn't do enough for this team last year, the year before that, with sponsoring meals, whatever himself and Breda could do for this team, they done it. And I know that Patsy was rooting for us from up above today, and I hope he's happy tonight, and I'm sure he is. Club officers and everyone that gives support us, anything that I asked for this year, there was never a question or a doubt. Whatever we wanted, we got it. And the club is so progressive and going the right way, And I just want to thank sincerely the club officers and everyone for their total support. Anything we asked for, we got it, and there was never a question asked, so I want to thank them very much for that. From an own personal viewpoint, I just want to thank my wife Karen and Courtney and John for putting up with the moods and the nights away and the evening and the crying and they got over the videos and at the computer and everything else, and I just want to thank them sincerely for being so patient. And I know they're delighted as well today that things went okay for us. Thanks a million. The last, just these crowd of lads goes behind me here. We started off this year, we had a team meeting. We started off with the fitness test up in the community centre on the 31st of January. Which Dawn missed, of course. Broke me hard for the first 6 weeks, and we managed to real tear. But anyway, it came good after that.